was that?
Are we doing this right
No, I'm not recording. What did you tell him to do?
Stand up in front of the camera and be himself. Why are you telling me that?
Because it is recording.
You know what I thought? You know what I thought would be best is if we did this at night, like a street race style thing.
Oh, nice.
That's our excuse for us.
Yeah.
Pretty much messing up.
Oh, Christ. Do you have to drive that like a racer, or?
All the rest.
That's like a stipulation of owning that.
Yeah, this thing sounds sick, man. Good job.
That's the brat life, right?
This thing sounds crazy, and now it smells ridiculous on E90.
Smell that.
Goddamn.
Ignite life.
Yo. Well, it's Friday night, and instead of going home, we're gonna go look at some Hondas.
Oh, look at some Hondas. What do you?
Well, I guess it's an Acura.
Yeah. I'm like, what kind of camera is that? It's nice.
No, don't touch the camera, Dave. Never touch Vince. Never touch Vince's stick.
You can touch my stick anytime.
Hey, so am I back? Is this a thing again?
That's pretty choppy.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty choppy. Oh my God.
So it's not every day someone offers to bring a full-on drag car to the donut garage, so we decided we stay late to check this thing out.
I just like the sound of it.
What the hell is this?
And who the hell is this, too?
An Acura, that's what it is, a real car.
Dr. Charles Madrid, Wicked Racing, SGV, original old school. I don't want to say keep it off the streets, kids, but you didn't learn to keep it off the streets. You learned rough and tumble, old school front-wheel drive drag racing.
God,
Let me
and this
sing the
already
song of my people.
already burns my eyes.
Completely.
So what the hell is this thing
91
run
octane,
on?
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Zero
right.
octane with some fucking special stuff.
Smells like half the Hoonigan to me.
Yeah.
And this is naturally aspirated?
Naturally aspirated, no turbo, no nitrous.
Naturally aspirated four-cylinder?
Yes.
2.7 liter? You're the big
2.7 liter?
2.7 liter, but it's a 2.4 punched out
Yeah.
2.7 if I'm correct, Charles. I hate to say this because I don't know what I'm looking at here, but I believe that Dave, I don't know if this is for publication, but Dave said this is 505 horsepower.
Oh, easy.
Easy 505. And Dave says that's you guys are knocking on the door of like close to 200 horsepower per cylinder.
Oh, easy, yeah.
Dude, that's mind-blowing, to be honest.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, now this is why I brought this in because, you know, the internet hates me, so I might as well make them hate me more.
Do they?
Everyone's talking about rear-wheel drives. I brought in some of my people, front-wheel drive, drag car. Charles is the driver. He's one of the builders. He's one of the crew. Skunk 2, I knew these guys since they used to be called Skunk Works until they got into a little trouble with Lockheed Aerospace or something. I don't know about that. Group A Auto Works, Skunk Works became Skunk 2, making Hondas go fast. Now they're even over Hondas. They're doing other stuff, but this is sort of a fun toy for the weekend, isn't it?
Right, it's just to prove a point that Honda's front-wheel drives can still make good power and actually make a decent time.
So you've mentioned decent time.
What's it running now?
Just ran at IDRC last weekend.
9.0 at 166.
All right.
Dang.
Hell yeah. So
Crazy.
walk us through what is
Yes.
going on in here. So this is a K24 punched out to a
Yeah.
2.7.
It's a simple 4-cylinder engine with basically still stock transmission casing. Always have some gears in it, you know, and Simple, just headers, throttle bodies. It's nothing.
Stock transmission?
Stock casing. It's got gears in it.
Yeah.
It's got some gears in it.
Is it like a sequential type box, or is it just a dog box?
You can do clutchless, just dog box.
Okay.
But basically, still H pattern. You know.
Okay,
keeping it
H
simple.
pattern, sick,
Yeah.
man.
But there's nothing special. It's
Yeah.
just simple.
Hey, look at the rear
Front wheel drive connoisseur here.
rear wheel drive daddy came out to look at the car. I love it.
Well,
Pleasure.
well, Hurt owned an Acura once and crashed it because it was too fast.
I don't have an Acura.
I thought you had an Accord.
Accord.
Oh, it's a Honda.
It's a Honda. What's the matter with you, Volkswagen?
Whatever,
He
man.
was like, according to style, he was probably looked good, right?
Yeah, no, it didn't. This was 12 years ago before I knew anything about cars. This is my first car, so that was bad.
But I have VTEC.
Yeah, I had VTEC. I knew that. But this
I also want to.
I don't see any. I don't see any VTEC
What year
badge
car were
here.
you talking about?
94, man. EX.
94.
Yeah.
Dual cam or single?
VTEC?
You want to bet
And
money?
then you put can't.
No, it had VTEC factory.
Sticker?
Sticker.
Well, I did have a trick where.
Civic Si sticker.
Well, no, no, no.
Oh, don't tell me. I know exactly what you're gonna say.
You half throttle it, then you mash it. I'm pretty sure you don't have to do that with this thing. It looks.
There's. Hey, Charles.
It's a truck.
No, there's no VTEC on this either, right? You're not VTECing
What
the
motor
over,
is
right?
It comes out of things like an Acura RSX.
Okay.
You know, like
Like
that's the
K20,
easiest way to understand.
K24?
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
K20, like K20, K24,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
stroke or whatever. But
Stroke
it's
to
a simple.
2.7.
So.
But the magic is just basically from cams, head work, everything else is just simple. It's just all the magic's on top.
Hey
That's
Charles,
where it
the
is.
grind on the cams, is that off the shelf skunk too? Can someone buy that, or is that a special Dr. Charles blend?
No, some of them are. It's all Dave's ingenuity, so it's something on him. You know, some of them are
Dave
available,
should.
but you have to be worthy to even get those. cams.
See, I like your question because only in drag racing are people so secretive. Like he's like, yeah, you know, it's got some cams and transmission. Yeah, it's got a clutch.
Keeping it simple.
Yeah, typical drag race guy talk.
Simple.
You
No
know.
pop hood, man. No pop
This is a
hood.
build breakdown. This is a swap out of a Type R and.
I'm pretty sure this duck thing costs more than my entire build.
This was basically handmade, hand formed, like by the man right there. He designed it all in house. Yeah.
What's up? You don't want to talk about this?
You want me to, I didn't know.
No, you stay up there, be comfortable, you know.
Come on down, Dave. Come on down. Hey, I want to get the. Speaking of sandbagging, tell me the weight. What's the weight with wet with driver?
1730.
1,700 pounds.
And that's just right now to keep the weight straight. Because right now the rules are open right now. But yeah, it's just to keep the car equal right now. That has a
So
massive
you're
hammer
ballasting
on
it. Oh, so this is all ballast.
Yeah. This is something for Gary Kubo. This is something like you know Gary
That's
Kubo.
filled with lead.
This is something you
Yeah.
can just carry this like
okay,
big
okay.
guys.
Right.
No problem.
Hey, GK's with you now, right? Gary
Yeah.
Kubo, yeah, it's so good. Lisa Kubo, Charles Madrid, Dave Shue, all my people are here. Hey, I also want to talk about Aero because this car doesn't have that big top fuel rear wing because you don't need to keep power over the rear touch. So you essentially are just sort of using the front tires to drive it, and the back is just sort of following along.
guide it down the
Just
track.
Nat's just nerding out.
Yeah, he loves this.
I saw in the comments everyone was mean to him, but he's not replacing the shop daddy. He's like well, no, we're just filling the people in on your being because it's.
He asked if you were nerding out on this, and I was like, oh yeah, he's loving it.
And it looks like it has the Integra headlights, but it's not actually an Integra front.
It's actually a Pro Stock front end, right? So, like, the big factories that run Pro Stock, they spend a lot of time in the wind tunnel. So, if they've done the modeling on the front end, it's easier to just take one and modify it as opposed to trying to design it.
So this thing essentially has a Pontiac front end.
This is a Pontiac GXP front end that looks like an Integra.
Is this thing all motor?
Yes, all
By the way, naturally
505
aspirated, yes.
horsepower, naturally
Yes.
aspirated, 166 in the quarter at 9.0. And I heard someone was doing the extrapolation on the power to weight and everything, that it's good for an 830. Look at how Dave does that. Look at his chat.
This car, should run 850, 860. I mean, his last pass should have been 870, but
You don't have
He's
to
old.
shoot beauty.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at stuff.
Charles, what's it like driving this, a front-wheel drive car? You were a master of turbo cars too, so what's it like, the ferocity of a all-motor front-wheel drive versus an all-motor
It's either this or just point the camera at Nads while he talks. Otherwise, I'm looking at the engine, you know?
Sorry.
No, it's pretty
listen.
it's pretty fun because out of the whole first, second gear, obviously we're not launching like a domestic car. We're not pulling the wheels, going sideways, looking at the sky, So it's pretty lean just going out of the hole. But once you get into third gear, this thing starts to move, and once it gets into fourth gear, this thing's just like a rocket. You just feel the force.
The airbox creates boost.
Yeah, so it's boosting down the track.
I just want to know why they call him the doctor. It says Dr. Charles.
Yeah, he used to.
Ask the women.
That's the best answer. That's the best.
He was the top guy.
Tickle.
Oh my God, it's the dirtiest thing ever said on the show.
Friday night. I guess we're going
Cut to
there
Brandon.
Anything about him.
Your hat off.
Take your hat off.
Get in there. You gotta like.
He just.
This started life as a 1997.
1997.
What is left as it? This, I mean, it's got a steel roof.
RX, it's an RX one.
Yeah,
Still metal, except the doors. Doors are carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Quarter panels are
All factory. That's all factory. Is it?
okay.
Yeah.
I know. I want to thank these guys because this car was in a million pieces. It's essentially a top fuel front-wheel drive car. So they broke it down after IDRC at Fontana last weekend, and I called Dave, scumbagged him. We need a car tomorrow. I have 3 engines. All 3 of them are in a million pieces. So to Charles and Dave, thank you so much both for coming out.
Yeah, thanks,
And now,
guys.
One
That
more
was
item
awesome.
of scumbaggery, isn't it? Like,
Well, Hurt hasn't even heard this thing chop yet.
exactly.
Oh, you heard it chop?
Can we maybe build a little makeshift box and do a little chirp, a little blip, a chirp, and a launch?
Yeah, we got it all ready. Yeah.
Let's get it.
We just gotta put the front end on.
Let's go get that front end.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's on that thing now, too! What? It's on that thing! It's on that thing! That's my eyes are burning! My eyes are burning, yes! That's the loudest! That's loud! Oh my god! That is nasty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
wasn't a real burnout though.
Doesn't matter. That thing has got a
We
note.
got to chain it to something? Can we chain it?
Oh,
He just needs to get more water.
oh my gosh. My eyes are burning.
Yo, that hurt with earplugs in.
Yeah, dude. Here, you can go stand down there next to it. It's.
I got a cut on my finger.
Oh. But wait a minute.
John, this is blood. This is external wound.
Wait a minute. What blood?
This is external wound. That's all internal. You could be close to that. I could get infected.
Man.
With the crutch and like John's burning eyes, he actually
God.
into a real pirate. Like,
That's true. Joey, I love you. Vinny. Dude, that is nasty. That is a nasty car.
I thought you were saying because I was.
No, not that.
I was like, John.
No, I'm just saying that car is nasty. It's loud and it is, wow, it is down to party.
Yeah.
Whew.
Your parking lot hooks good.
Yeah, there's a lot of rubber down.
It hooks
A lot of rubber. This by far is probably the loudest car we've ever had here. This is it. This is the loudest car. And we have a lot of loud cars. This is definitely it.
It wants to go. Yeah, it wants to hook. It just pulls the car.
Well, it's doing what it's supposed to do.
Well, we try to make it fried tire, but
Yeah.
there's so much rubber.
There's so
laid
much
down
rubber
here,
on
it
this.
wants to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
neighbors will thank you.
Yeah.
That's cool. Like tire's good, man. Like, ready to go.
There they come. There they are.
There's the ghetto bird.
I'm gonna call it. I think it's the loudest car we've ever had here.
It's loud.
It's very loud. Like earplugs in, blood coming out of my ears. Seriously, it's that loud.
Yeah,
Hold on, I
can't-
gotta ask Kurt. Do you like front wheel drive again? I'm just trying to upset
I mean,
the balance.
I don't hate front wheel drive.
See that, internet?
This car's fast. There's no front wheel drive, rear wheel drive when a car is fast.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I got the hurt like
1,700 pounds, 500 horsepower.
2.7 liter naturally aspirated front wheel drive.
NA front wheel drive. If you hate it, go get it. Just get a life. That's a